Hey everyone, this is Andy from Tennis with Andy. And today we're going to be doing the first part of a three-part series entitled Fitness in Tennis. And I created this because I've been seeing a rise in injuries for both amateurs as well as pro-level players. So there are three things to look at when you're trying to, or I've simplified it. So there are three things that I look at when looking at injuries. Number one is your equipment. So what rackets you use, what strings, the shoes, the balls. Number two is your form, so how you produce your forehand, your backhand, serve, etc. And number three is your conditioning. So in general, your general condition as well as your training of tennis-specific muscles. And so I'm going to focus, I'll touch on the other two, equipment as well as form later. Actually, I'm going to touch on equipment. Form, I think there are tons of great resources out there that could help you improve your form. A lot more knowledgeable coaches than me. But I'm really going to focus on fitness since that's my passion and that's what I've done for quite a long time. So in terms of stroke production in tennis, I look at the kinetic chain as producing so you're producing your initial force from your leg, so from the leg push off the ground. Then you're rotated into the shot, so using a lot of your core. And also in a lot of the modern day strokes, you see them, the analogy is that they're throwing the racket, so they're using their shoulders to literally throw the racket into the ball. And this is emblematic in the shots of Federer and Nadal. So that uses a lot of shoulder. And so in your serve too, universally, the shoulder is one of the joints that's primarily used. So today I'm going to talk about how to minimize and try and prevent shoulder and tennis elbow related injuries. And before I start, I just want to say that if you have any sort of injury, definitely consult your physician before starting an exercise program. And at the same time, just go at your own pace, go do it at your own comfort level, make this your own. So here we go. Here are the exercises. Hope you enjoy them, and I'll walk you through. So the first set is really looking at tennis elbow. So how do we conquer tennis elbow? And to be brutally honest, I don't know the names of these exercises, but I'll just give you tips. So really lock your hands as you're doing this, and focus on not like throwing your arms down, but nice controlled movements. Then you could reverse the direction. And so here, really focus nice and slow and controlled. And to me, this has been sort of the golden exercise that I've seen that whenever I've had tennis elbow, this has helped to cure it. So the next exercise that is going to come up pretty soon is one where you could do this sitting down, but you interlace your fingers and you press your knee in between your fingers and you just push out, lean in backwards a bit. So this one is really good for stretching out your elbow and making sure that you have that full range of motion. So next set of exercises are for the rotator cuff, which are the tiny muscles within the shoulder. And for this, I really focus on maintaining my L's and 90 degrees. So don't take your arm behind your back, but just take it just to your back level. And at the same time, when my forearm is going down, I take it down so it's parallel to the floor. So do it on both sides. So you can use resistance bands or you can use weights, dumbbells. And if I use dumbbells, I go super light, like 2 or 5 pounds. I think max I've done is like 10. Heavy really doesn't help you. I like to focus on light and doing lots of quality reps. So now with this one, you pick an anchor point for your resistance band that's ideally around your elbow level, but here you see mine's a bit higher. And focus on keeping your elbow close to your body as you pull the band in. Again, you could do this with dumbbells using just like 2 or 5 pounds. It works pretty well as well. So reverse sides when you need. So feel free to go back and just do this at your own pace. Do the exercises you like as well. I think this is just a resource for you guys for whenever you're playing tennis or even after, just to train those muscles. So now we're focused on strengthening the shoulders. So if you have access to a pull-up bar or rings, I'd like you to get into an active hang. So we're really grabbing the bar and taking hold of it. Now, next, you're pulling up from your shoulders. Notice how I'm keeping my arms straight, but really just focus on pulling from the shoulders. And then lastly, we're gonna do pull-ups. So if you can't do pull-ups, then, it's okay, just focus on hanging. But if you can, then I'd like you to do a slow and controlled pull-up using the full range of motion. So go all the way up as high as you can, and then come back down till your arms are straight. So again, it's quality over quantity with these. So those are all the exercises. Hope you enjoyed them, and please support the channel. You could like, subscribe, turn on that notification bell so you could see the next 2 episodes in this fitness series. So they're going to be on core and on legs. So those will be coming out in the next week or so. All right, thanks everyone. And remember, this is Andy from Tennis with Andy. Play smart, see results. Thanks.